Bonjour mes amis, ça va? J'espère vous êtes très très bien. Aujourd'hui nous conduisons à Portugal. Hello my friends, how are you all today? I hope you're alright and that. So so we've just left Santander now here in northern Spain, the north coast of Spain, and we're heading to Portugal. So still probably about a good, well, at least 300 k's away or thereabouts. I just wanted to touch upon some of the driving here and around the north, particularly the north coast of Spain here. The northern coast, which stretches all the way from the border of France and Spain all the way to the end to the northwestern Cape of Portugal. Limits here in most parts of Spain are on motorways, or should we say autovia, or autopistas, 120 k an hour. Some zones are 100 and that. It's 190 k's out of Oviedo. So for the most part, Spanish motorways work pretty well. People sit around 120, 130, 140 sometimes, although you do get a few areas where they have average speed cameras these days and individual speed cameras as well. So I'm just cruising about 120, 130 or thereabouts, and 130 is okay. But I also wanted to touch upon this area, the northern coast of Spain in particular because it's surprisingly mountainous. I didn't think it was that mountainous all this way out along the north coast. So I'm quite surprised about that. The mountain range stretches all the way from the Pyrenees all the way out to here, all the way to northwestern Spain. And there's on the autopista A67. So autopista A67, it goes all the way, pretty much takes you all the way out to northwestern Spain. And that's pretty much right on up the top of Portugal. So there's still some way to go yet. But the motorway itself, all throughout, from say west of San Sebastian, is all very mountainous and very twisty, and the terrain's very varied. So it's always mountainous, twisty. Mountains can go up as high as about a few hundred metres, probably about 400 to 600 metres above sea level, 700 even, and that's so. Another thing too is that petrol's a fair bit cheaper here in Spain as well. Like the petrol prices can vary from around €1 50 to euro 65, €1 69 per litre. So it's a fair bit cheaper than France. French petrol prices can vary from €1 85, €1 86 to just over €2, €2 2, €2 3 in some places. So yeah, so surprisingly mountainous area, and like I said, petrol prices are a lot cheaper here in Spain. They've always been cheaper, but not as cheap as Andorra or Luxembourg. Yeah, so weather's been great on our side. We're fluctuating between 20, 22 degrees, 23 degrees. It was absolutely magnificent over on Cabo de Maya Cape in Santander. This is beautiful, beautiful weather, and the ocean was crystal clear. So yeah. Anyways, we still have a few more updates to go, as you're very well aware. So please stay tuned. There's a lot more to come. So in any event, for maintenant, au revoir, et bonne journée, and